Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it's mid-morning. It's brunch time. It's high noon in some places. Yeah, in other places they're still trying to wake up because the sun's creeping in through their windows and through the blinds. The cat freaking messed up and hitting them in the face because the cats like to do stuff like that. They plan it. They always get that blind that's going to bring that sun right into your eyes when you're laying down in your bed. So how you doing today? Let's see. It is the 16th of November. It is currently 61 degrees. We're supposed to be up 70 something today. Yeah, somewhere around there. Our pollen is really high right now, and it's sort of windy. So, yeah, Beach Hartman's still getting rain. Yeah, no, she's not. She's not out there dancing in the rain. She's eating her breakfast. Sounded good though, but I had mine already. I made sure I ate while I set up the stream. So how y'all doing? All right, let me do some of the things here. I've been putting up my pre-motivation song because I do one, try to do one every time when I'm going to do a stream because I'm usually winging it. So let's see, where's the banner? So I can take the banner down. You don't need to see that no more. And yeah, not as rowdy today on the song as others, but it had me dancing. Okay, and there's a reason why I got my Minion band up here, and we'll get to it in a minute. But I'm going to touch on some other news first, then I'm going to greet people before I get to the main topics. And the main topic is band. Yep. All right, I think I fixed everything here. Alrighty. So let's see. First and foremost, important stuff in Texas. Texas Congress passed two new laws yesterday. They're sending up to Governor Abbott, and I'm pretty sure he's going to sign them. And of course, they're getting a lot of flack from the oncy doncy nonprofit, heart bleeding freaking Democrats, liberals, and people that want to destroy this country. One of them is basically they approved 1.5 billion for Texas to continue building the wall to protect our freaking border, keep the illegals out. And some Democrats on the floor were freaking complaining, oh, we shouldn't be spending on that. We can be spending on schools instead. Now, don't get me wrong, school systems are very important, but how much does your state throw into the school system for all the illegals to have food, clothing, and all the other support that the school systems give these illegal kids? Think about it. Texas is probably the top state that spends money, more than 1.5 billion. So for that idiot to freaking even mention it on the floor, let alone a news channel, yeah, he's an idiot. I called him. Yeah, you don't like me calling you an idiot? Contact me. Yeah, you can contact me through my lawyer. Yep, he'll tell you you're an idiot too for even trying. All right, and second to most, yeah, they passed a bill. I think they call it V4 for short. It's basically saying that once it's signed, it probably won't take effect until 1 March. Might be sooner, depends on how quick they get the stuff, because they're already threatening to take Texas to court on this one, all the way up to Supreme Court if need be. Gee, it's a good bill. It's going to make it the strongest bill any state has ever had against illegal immigration. But Texas needs to freaking take the forefront because we're tired of freaking forking everything over. Federal government ain't doing anything, and all these bleeding hearts need to go move into the country where they're trying to send people because, we don't want them either. When are they going to finally realize that? So, needless to say, the other bill that they signed is going to basically make anybody caught illegally coming into the country will be arrested for misdemeanor. And before I continue, the misdemeanor will have a minimum of 1 year in jail. And after the release of jail, they'll be ordered by a judge to go back to cross the border to Mexico or whatever country they came from. And if they do not obey the judge's orders, they'll be charged with a felony. That could be up to 10 years in prison. Yeah, think about it. We ain't playing around. Start taking notes and watching the groups and organizations and which political parties are going to be fighting this stuff, because every state along the border should have this as a minimum. As a minimum. And they're saying you can't just arrest people because of their heritage or where they're from. Well, the police are doing that. They catch you at 2:30 in the morning crossing either public land or personal property that belongs to somebody else. That's trespassing. So they go there, they investigate, they find out you're illegal, so they got you on trespassing, which is one misdemeanor, and they get you another for trespassing in Texas as an illegal. If it's the first time, misdemeanor. More than once, felony. Hey, what's so illegal and immoral about that? We don't want you here. Go back. Haven't you seen all the people going back because they don't like what they're being housed or giving now? They need to do it with all the free programs. So enough said on that. Just wanted to cover that real quick. You usually don't see that mostly in mainstream media because they're like, oh my God, that's against our agenda. Let's talk about, how even people in the White House are saying that potato head's not fit anymore to make decisions, let alone physically carry them out. But, I think only one freaking channel has reported that. And let's see, what else? I know there's quite a few things. Did you know that there's 51? Let's see, yesterday there was 21 active volcanoes erupting. And I'm not saying full-blown eruptions. Some are doing smoke, some are doing lava, some are rumbling, causing earthquakes. But today there's over 51. So y'all barbecuing? That's your fault. Y'all are causing all that climate change. Stop barbecuing. Need to start eating that bioengineered meat. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck on that one. They're going to finally freaking realize that, the Earth's going to do what the Earth's going to do, and they keep freaking being stupid. Guess what? Mother Nature's going to freaking give them a big windy job, one way or the other. Speaking of weather, that's why I had to bring it that way. Yeah. Have you watched the meteorologists lately? They've gone from, we're going to have a deep, dark winter to, it's going to be wet, but it's going to still be dry. It's not going to be cold. Now a lot of them are saying, oh no, it's going to be warm. It's going to be a weird winter. It's not really going to have that much snow. Yeah. Tell that to the Northeast when their snow comes this coming week. Yeah. And it's going to be in other parts too. So yeah. These guys don't know what they're talking about. And I had to retire from the weather because of this stuff. And I didn't even have a meteorologist job, let alone go to a liberal school to learn it. I learned it the hard way. Self-taught, internet, a lot of books, libraries. Yep. Easy to do, just takes a long time. So if somebody tells you you can't do it, guess what? You can do it. You can do it all night long. All right. And before I continue with any more news, let me go and greet everybody that's here. So let's start off. Be Charming, good morning. Lady D, good morning. Shift Kicker, good morning. Okay, and then we got lurkers. So good morning to y'all that are here and the lurkers too. How y'all doing? Yeah, I would have gone on earlier, but somebody else was supposedly going to stream, so out of respect, I let them go ahead, and then it turned out that they're not going to do it today. So, yep, okay. Anyway, ooh, you like my jalapeno face, Lady D? Yeah. I'm working on a news channel. It's going to be called Jalapeno News. It's the hottest news on YouTube. Get it? And eventually I finish up the intro. I'm going to start reporting all the news on a little, I don't know, depends on how much news I report. It could be a 10-minute snippet. It could be 30 minutes. I'm going to start trying to put all the news on the live stream so people can watch them at their leisure. The stuff comes out, and then basically, unless something late and breaking while I'm live streaming, I won't be reporting on news unless it's weird and wacky. So, yeah, just trying to change it around some. And I agree with you, Be Charming. School systems are loaded. They just don't know how to use it properly. Hey, they give pay raises to the superintendents because, the teachers don't need it. Yeah. Which I read an article last week. It might have been the beginning of this week, but I think it was last week. Half the future millionaires / billionaires are school teachers. And it's not because of their pay. They do have low pay. Well, some areas they get a lot of pay because they keep protesting and freaking going on strike because they don't care about your kids. They care about the money. That's how I view it with the teachers. I mean, if you're going to stop the school system so the kids can't learn just for a buck, yeah, where are your priorities at? You're retarded. Yeah. They should get tested every year to see if they're up to par. They're going to be protesting every year for this stuff. Because there's teachers out there that, they give their time, they give their effort, they give their money. They're the actual ones that really care about the kids, but there's a lot of them that don't. And those are the ones we need to get rid of one way or the other. Give them a freaking pink slip says, you're too stupid. You couldn't pass this test. The kindergarten just passed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let them get hurt on that. All right. Well, anyway, that's my opinion on that. I'm not saying all teachers are bad, just some are. But, the millionaires, the billionaires, or the teachers, they're putting away a lot of them pay that they don't get because they get low pay, and they're investing it. And a lot of them are retiring, and they have retirements like IRAs, Roths, all that other stuff. They're going to make them millionaires and billionaires. So think about it. These people that make a little bit of money can end up coming out like that. Why can't you? You're flipping a burger at McDonald's for $15 an hour. I guarantee you're making more than most teachers are. So you should be putting away $750 into a retirement plan so you can be a millionaire when you retire. Yeah. Enough said. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you what to invest in, but I will tell you diversify. I don't like the stock market now. I think it's really inflated. But I will tell you, when I was in the military, I invested. I diversified, and as soon as I got out, I emptied that thing. It's like, nope. I, I got a plan, even with emergencies, and that's all I need to do. Yep. So, let me see. You had some people come in here. Hey, Patrick Kelly, good morning. Hey, Marshall Man, good morning. And let's see. What else? Trying to see. Those a couple of news things that popped up on YouTube. Oh, did you hear about India? They're trying to dig out 40 miners from they're not miners. They're digging a tunnel, I guess, for traffic or something, and the tunnel collapsed. They're trying to dig them out and rescue them. So prayers for the families and the people helping on that. But while that's going on, there was a bus. I think they had 40 people also. There's the number 40 again. I guess 40 is the number of the day or the week or whatever. 40 people on that bus died because the bus went off an embankment and fell 600 feet down a gorge. So prayers to all those people in India. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. And these people weren't hanging on the bus stop. This is actually just a filled bus. So I don't know what happened. They had a picture of it with a curve and all that. So did the driver fall asleep? Was it something medically or drug induced? Did somebody cut him off? I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Okay, I'm starting to see reports of big snowstorm and Arctic blast coming, and it looks like it's gonna shoot down towards, of course, from Canada, and it looks like it's gonna be going, hey, I see Ohio's in the freaking target, Tennessee, yeah. It's gonna be cold a lot of places, but the big snow, the arrow showing where it's going there. I haven't looked at the whole thing, what they're saying, but yeah, like what I was saying. Not like all the other people. They're saying, we're not going to get snow. It's going to be too warm. Yeah, like we're not having tropical systems, near Florida where they're getting rain. I don't know if that's going to turn into a hurricane or not because I haven't really looked at the numbers since I'm retired. But you know what? Hey, that's what you get when y'all complain about my weather makings. So there's a lot more, but okay, the main topic, let me bring up that one real quick, and then I'm going to send an email out to my special guest for the day. And let me find where I put it. No, I don't want that. I want to open my tabs because this one's going to get you. Now, everybody remembers 9/11 if you were born during that time frame. All right. Some of y'all probably didn't pay attention because you're just dumbstruck with everything that went on in this country, even though our roads show that was going to there, and the government really knew about what was going on way before then, but nobody wanted to do anything. Nobody paid attention. And we can be saying it was a setup job, whatever. It doesn't matter. It happened. All right. This is the thing that dumbfounds me because I never heard of this even during that time. I did deploy several times to not only one, but all the Gulf wars that we had down there. And every time I volunteer for a section I go to, they never sent me. Everything else I never freaking volunteered for, they sent me. So, yeah, needless to say, there's only two places I didn't get to go. I went everywhere else, and that's why I can brag and say, hey, guess what? I've been worldwide so many times. I got more. I think I'm on my third freaking passport for my military stuff, and I'm retired, so think about it. That's a lot to have a military passport that's built up like that. So, but I always just tell people I'm international known 3 times the world over because it's easier. I can explain those 3. I slept quite a few of those trips too because after a while, yeah, you get in there, you see them. They start showing people getting in the military planes and stuff. Well, I'm the guy that when they're walking in this, get in there, I'm already laying down or in position and sleeping because I know it's going to be a long, rough ride. So, okay, I'm not being able to find it. Hopefully, it's going to be on. I don't know why it's not showing up. I had it on there. So let's see. It's the second time I see that. The Mary Berry's freaking pie hacks. They actually look good, but I want to look at it and try one. I actually want to make one first, and then of course because AI's listening, they've been putting a lot of casseroles in my freaking thing too. I'm like, no, I'm still trying to do my shepherd's pie. Stop. Okay, I'm going to test it because I'm saying it again. Shepherd's pie recipes. Let's see if I get inundated with those tomorrow. Even though I already got a recipe and I only use that one, but you know. Okay, well, maybe I got to go to do the whole thing. So basically, the article I'm trying to find is the 100 songs that were banned right after 9/11 that they would not even consider playing on the radio. They weren't allowing them, or they would find the radio stations and all that other stuff, which is a bunch of pooping to myself. I looked at that list this morning. I'm like, what? Really? What? Really? And half the songs on there. Okay, I didn't look at the whole list, but one song, when I glancing through it, like trying to do it real quick, because I found it right before the stream. I guess I'm going to do this. 100. Oh no, is it going to let me go in my history folder maybe? Let's do that one. Maybe that'll work. One song I did not find on there. So why didn't they have, who is it? Who sang Bye Bye Miss American Pie? I think about it. That song wasn't banned. And why not? Some of the songs I'm going to show you once I get the list, you'd be like, why did they ban that? You know, one that it comes to mind because of that list is, did you know the Bangles, they would not play Walk Like an Egyptian after 9/11? Now, why would they freaking ban Walk Like an Egyptian? I'm sorry, but hey, I finally found it in my history folder. All right, let's do this. And before I start, I gotta look at. Hey, chicken noodle girl. She's making pico de gallo. Ooh, that's always good fresh. After 48 hours, yeah, you might as well throw it away because it's not that fresh anymore. But if you have pico de gallo that lasts 48 hours, you ain't doing something right, because usually the pico goes like real quick. Nom 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 nom. Yep. If I had it my way, turkey would be stuffed with pico de gallo. I'm upset. So let's see. I'm trying to find the company because they changed the name after they did all that stuff. So that's why. And some of the names you mean. Okay, 9/11 is one of those dates that is very distinctive and meaning in the hearts and minds of every American and people worldwide. Well, I question that part because there's quite a few Americans that don't give a crap. An Islamic terrorist group attacked the Pentagon, World Trade Center towers in New York City, and one result was after 100 songs were banned in America. 2,977 people died during September 11th. Yes, they did. I recognize that. I'm not being heartless. I understand that. The biggest song at the time was Proud to Be American by Lee Greenwood. And I'm trying to find I know they have the company on here. And I'm willing to call them out because they changed their name. I'm just trying to find it. That's why I don't like reading this stuff half the time. Okay, here it is. The interesting thing is that right after 9/11, Clear Channel Communications, which we all know now as iHeartMedia, roughly banned about 200 songs on any radio platform. If you didn't know back then, they controlled basically all radio, AM and FM. Okay. And their excuse was they wanted to ban it because possibly some words so people would be, butt hurt. I'll put it that way. I'm going to tell you right now, this whole list is probably the number one list of every military person that was deployed at the time that we played every freaking song because it pissed us off and motivated us. Yeah. Like I said, they banned Walk Like an Egyptian. What? By the Bangles. Really? There's no females that were on the freaking all those planes that did the stuff. Was there an Egyptian on there? I don't know. So does one Egyptian freaking mean all of Egypt's bad and terrorist? Obviously, the Clear Channel back then it was the way they're acting. Now I can understand this one a little bit, but then again, I can't if you actually know the words, seen the video and everything else. They also banned drowning pools bodies, where it goes, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. Well, they're not talking about freaking destroying buildings, blowing up stuff. They talk about mosh pits and stuff. But oh no. Oh, you know what else they freaking banned? John Lennon's Imagine. They banned that. I didn't know that song had terrorists in it. I don't know. Of course, big groups like Metallica, AC/DC, they were freaking banned. You know. So let's see. Songs banned after 9/11. I'll do the top 10 real quick. Three Doors Down, Duck and Run. 311 by Down. Or 311, the song was Down. Okay, now we got a list of AC/DCs going all the way to 9. AC/DC, Shot Down in Flames, Shoot to Thrill, Dirty Deeds, Highway to Hell, Safe in New York City, TNT, and Hell's Bells. Yeah, I can understand the safe in New York City because you're not, even now, you're not safe in New York City. That's why I talk bad about New York City. They ain't America's freaking city for nothing. For heaven's sakes, they got the UN there. Yeah, enough said. Okay, the number 10 one was by Adlibs, The Boy from New York City. Yeah. So, look at number 11. Alan Morissette with the song Ironic. Yeah. So far, I mean, all these are. Oh, wait, the Beatles are on there. Yeah, Day in the Life, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Ticket to Ride, Obla Di, Obla Da. Yeah, Let's see. Carole King, I Feel the Earth Move. Cat Stevens, Peace Train. Cat Stevens, Morning Has Broken. Really? I mean, what are these people thinking of? Oh, yeah. Elton John, Rocket Man. Oh, yeah, that really, How about Benny and the Jets and Daniel? He had those songs banned too. Elvis even had one. You're the devil in disguise. Yeah, that talked about terrorists too. I think I'm going to listen to all these songs today and write down how many of them actually talk about terrorists. Because none of them do. Yeah. This is ridiculous on them. Oh, wow. Neil Diamond's America. Yeah. See, these guys are retarded. And we have them running our freaking radio system. Sorry, I'm just looking through here. Oh, yeah, Talking Heads. Oh, yeah, you remember them. Burning down the house. They not once talked about a tower or flying a thing in there. Really, Van Halen's in there too. Dancing in the Street and Jump. How about U2? Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Wait, was 9/11 on a Sunday? I don't think it was. Yeah. So you see the stupidness of these people? I mean, I don't get it. Even all the heavy metal ones, which I'm not mentioning because only some people will know these bands. What? They even banned Saliva with Click, Click, Boom? Really? Oh man, even listening to that freaking song, it's a guy freaking talking about growing up, hanging out in his room, jamming to the radio, writing songs, and then performing. Talk about his family, but not in a bad way like everybody else is complaining about. And there's a mosh pit. There ain't no terrorists or explosions and all that in there. Yeah. Oh, we can't forget Ricky Nelson, Traveling Man. Yep. Because that's a terrorist song. Yeah. Good morning, Patrick Kelly. Okay, I'm going back to chat real quick. Okay, that's where I stopped. The Lady D was explaining what Pico was. Yeah, I believe it was a Monday too. So, but I don't know. I have to go back to see because my kids just finally made it home after being in the NICU for a little bit, and we had them on the monitor stuff. It was actually going to be my first day of not having nightly duties at the NIC with my kids. So I was going to be able to get about 6 hours sleep. I was checking on them because their monitors and stuff. I was going to go to the bedroom, and the TV was on, and I saw the first plane hit the towers, and I'm like, out. And of course, the wife and mother-in-law were there, and they put it on downstairs, and they asked me why I was grabbing the phone. It's because I got to call in. I was like, no, you don't. It's like, yeah, I do. I got to call in. Sure enough, I did. They told me to report at a certain time, so I was able to get about 3 hours sleep. Then I was putting barriers up around the whole freaking base. So I was the only guy qualified on the big forklift at the time. Yeah. So yeah, I remember 9/11. I never got my time for my maternity leave as required back or anything else. But I was still grateful I got my kids home before all this mess happened. And I was able to spend those solid days after they were born with them in the NIC. So they at least had one of us the whole time. So, yep, I agree with you, Rubberneck, and good morning. So let me get the email going because I know there's a couple of other news things, but I'm not going to mention them until I get somebody up here. And I got a question for my panelist so she's able to come up here. I'm trying to do this quick because she's got things to do today too. So, well, let's see. Do a new email so she can get the link. I better do this here. Yeah, some of y'all were probably freaking assuming that the Memmy band meant something else. Yeah, admit it, you were. But you know what? That's okay. You should have known me better. I don't do clickbait. I'll make fun of clickbaits. I'll mention clickbaits. And I just got notified Chicken Noodle Girl just dropped something. Oh, I wonder if she did a Pico video. All right. Let the email drop in the box. Let the email drop in the box. You better hurry up and click it and save me because I can't remember how it goes. I need the background music to be able to sing it. So, anybody expecting any bad weather in the next couple of days? I can't say Be Charming is because she's having rain. Also, Be Charming clarified it's a Tuesday. Okay. All those days blended with me. Yep, I agree with you, Rubberneck. Okay, let's see. Hopefully she's got her headphones on, which she normally does. And we got to check again. Housekeeping.
Yep, earbuds.
Yep. Well, good morning.
Good morning. Almost afternoon, not quite, but yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
before we start anything else, I want to start off with a question quiz.
Sure.
Do you feel lucky today?
I feel lucky every day God wakes me up, yes.
Okay, so you feel lucky. Okay, I got 3 pitchers here, and I made lemonade. Okay? And I'm moving them around. It's like the ball under the cup thing. I'm moving them around, all right? One
Yes.
pitcher of lemonade has sugar. One pitcher of lemonade doesn't. And the other one just looks like lemonade. Now, before anything else, don't look at the chat. I'm going to tell them which one does not have the sugar or the non-sugar. Which one is the fake lemonade? So, which one do you pick? 1, 2, or 3?
I don't know. I don't see pictures.
Well, no. You vision 3 freaking pitchers of lemonade in front of you, supposedly lemonade. You pick picture number 1, number 2.
Picture number 1.
You pick picture number 1.
Yep.
All right. You got good choice. You picked the lemonade without the sugar, so you can add the sugar how you want. Okay, I told chat that picture number 3 was the one that just was made to seem like lemonade. So yeah, you're pretty lucky. Good job.
Thank you.
No, you better thank
me. It was a 1 out of 3 chance that I was going to get lucky.
Yeah, because if you would have picked 3, I would have said, "Here's a cup, here's some ice." Okay, now you got to drink a cup in 10 seconds. Start chugging.
No, thank you.
Yeah. This early, you need cigarettes and you need coffee.
Yeah, it was a long night.
So have you smoked today?
Cigarette?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why, do you smoke something else besides cigarettes?
Do I or have I?
No, do you?
Only at night, yes.
Oh, you do? Lucky you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't in a long time, but I still know how to.
Only at night. It helps me. It just helps me sleep. Otherwise, I toss and turn. And,
yeah. I remember the good old days when we could turn back time.
Yeah.
And the mama says, "I'm not sick. I'm just all fucked up."
And it's not like an every night thing. You know what I mean? It's just
sometimes.
Yep. I use it medicinally. Well, it's not even when I stay up late. Sometimes it's just like I just can't settle down. Like my brain races. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, little indica
Uh-huh.
stops that race.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool,
I
cool,
don't do
cool.
it like just recreationally. I'm not a drinker either. So
Yeah. Well, I'll have a drink every once in a while, but I mean, I could probably put the R in recreational drinking. That's probably the farthest I go when I drink the R.
yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's just not one of those things. I'd rather have me a cup of coffee or a nice tall glass of sweet tea. Oh yeah,
There you go.
that's more relaxing for me.
Yep.
So,
Oh
how's your
no,
weather
it's
and how you been?
my weather is would be awesome, but 60 degrees, but we have 50 mile per hour wind gusts and warnings right
Mm,
now. Wind warnings, yeah.
yeah, I guess that system's gonna go by you. I don't know if
I'm
it's gonna
hoping.
drop anything on you. I haven't looked at the numbers. I'm just looking at what they're posting on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
All I know is it's windier than dog dirt out there.
you know,
That's why I'm not outside right now.
oh,
I can only take so much of it, and then my eyes start itching.
yeah, the pollen's bad here. I think we only got like 18-mile-an-hour winds, but that's bad
Mm.
enough for the high pollen.
Oh heck
So,
yeah.
so you admit Spoka today, and today is the Great American Smoke Out. Hold on,
Oh,
wait a second. While I light my cigarette.
cigarettes, cigarette. Yep. Yep.
No, I'm sorry. I've watched too many documentaries or read too many interviews where they talk to people that made it to 100 years old and all that. And there's two things that they say they're bad for you that most of these people have freaking said, they've done. When they ask them,
Hmm.
what bad habit had you had most of your life? It's either smoking or drinking a can of Dr. Pepper every day.
Well, you want to hear crazy? My uncle, my great uncle, lived to be 106 years old.
No.
He smoked a half a pack of Lucky Strikes every day and drank a shot of whiskey in the morning and a shot of whiskey at night. Even when he was in the nursing home, they
Yep.
brought him his shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
Yep, and let him and took him outside so he could smoke his non-filtered Lucky Strikes.
Yeah, I
He did
remember
that.
those. I tried one time, like, ah.
Right? Right? I know. I tried swiping one from him one time and couldn't smoke it.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to quit smoking, or you
Oh,
don't, if you want to
non-filtered.
make sure that you never smoke, yep, do a non-filtered Lucky Strike. You will never freaking
Ugh.
do it ever again.
Yeah, and he had Carltons once in a while. I don't know if you remember them.
Yep, I remember them. They still sell them too.
Oh, do they? See, I didn't know they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The worst
But
tasting
no.
filtered cigarette in my whole life was Barclays. I tried those. I'm like, never again.
Yeah, I don't.
Uh,
That's one I haven't tried, so I don't
yeah,
know.
no, don't try them. Believe me. The one
All
time
right,
I
I
tried
take your
it, I
word for
bought
it.
it because, yeah, the one time I bought them was back in the 80s, and there was like buy one, get 2 packs free type of deal. I
Uh-huh.
found out real quick after I lit the first cigarette why they were free. Yeah, needless to say, the dumpster freaking became addicted and probably smoked them. So,
Yep. And my uncle started smoking at 12,
yeah,
riding in the back of the farmer's truck.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. 12
So,
years old.
hmm so why aren't scientists freaking finding out why some people can and some people can't? Mm.
Yeah. I don't
Rubberneck
know.
wants to know: did he lose his legs to being a smoker?
No, no,
Yep.
actually, what happened is he fell and broke his lower back.
Yep.
And he just not from there on, he really never recovered, excuse me.
Yep.
And yeah, he broke two lower vertebrae in his back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he was 105 and a half when
Well,
he broke his back. Yep, fell on the ice, going to his mailbox.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually when you get to the higher ages, any little frickin' fall would
Yep.
freaking
Yeah,
bust
his
the
body
hip.
just couldn't. Yeah, he just couldn't recover from it. I mean, body fought to try and heal that, and everything else started going then too. Which is kind of, yeah. But at 106, he made it past his 106th birthday by 2 days. So yeah.
Yep. Yep. I agree with you. Be charming. A broken back is tough to recover from, even at 105. Yep.
Oh heck, it's tough to recover from at any age.
Yeah. That's
You
why I was like,
know.
oh my God, when they told me Mima was having her operation. Now, I'm not saying she's old. She's still pretty young for her age and stuff, but
Uh huh.
just what she was going to have to go through. Oh my goodness. Because I knew people younger than her that went through it. And I see them and how quick they aged after having it done. I mean, but I guess they're doing right with by Mima because, they got her moving around and stuff. Others just stop moving even after they get
Yeah.
fixed. They don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. Someday I'm gonna have to get the book my oldest brother, and my oldest sister did on Uncle Jay's life, because they interviewed him at 99 and wrote it all down.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. And they actually made it into like a book.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to get that from them, or at least see if I can get a copy made so I have it.
Yep. That'd be a
Yep.
good idea.
Yeah. But they had a really good idea when they did that, to start with, to
Yep.
just sit down and interview him and just let him talk.
Yep.
They were actually recording him on like a little cassette tape, and then they had a book made from the cassette tapes that they had.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But when speaking of smoking, and they say it's bad for you, and that shows signs vaping's even worse than smoking cigarettes.
Well,
Because
the
the
thing is,
cigarette,
you got to make
go ahead.
the vape juice is made with petroleum oil or
Yep.
petroleum.
Yep.
It's
See,
like
but on the
smoking
cigarettes,
gas,
you
in
can
my
get the what?
opinion.
You can get the cigarettes are just straight tobacco, no additives and all the other stuff. That's why a lot of
Uh
people
huh.
roll their own now. I mean, you can get Winston's. I think is the only company that actually does that. I don't know if any others picked up on it or not, because I usually don't buy cigarettes anymore. But
American spirits are pretty clean,
yeah,
but they're pretty expensive too.
yeah. And I'm not saying it doesn't harm the body in some ways, but then again, what in this earth doesn't harm your bodies that we haven't freaking contaminated.
Right.
Think about it. Yeah, and it's hard to quit because the stress level does go up. Everything starts coming up, starts noticing you and all this, and yeah. So if you can quit, more power to you. If you can't, hey, been there, done that. I know what you mean, but you know, it's a cop out for all the non-smokers just trying to blame everybody else for their faults. Because why do you get non-smokers getting freaking lung cancer and dying, and then only they can say, well, they got secondhand smoke from the cigarette smokers? Can you prove it? Did you autopsy the body and get the chemicals off their lungs that created the cancer to prove that it was cigarettes? It couldn't have been all the freaking air pollution from the city that they lived in,
Or
you
the company
know?
they worked for,
Yeah,
ventilation, or
yeah, exactly. They lived in a house that had asbestos and they're breathing that and all the mold for freaking 40 years. That wouldn't have caused any of it. Nope. Automatically just go straight on the smokers. So let's just tax them. Hey, wait, we just followed the money yet again. Other ways to freaking get more money out of you. We'll blame this group. So I say we need to do a American tax and tax stupidity because we'd be the richest nation in the world. There's a lot of freaking politicians that we taking their whole paycheck from them.
a lot of them should have their whole paycheck taken anyway.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Anything interesting going on in your neck of the woods, your state, or anything going on?
Just a couple nights ago, not last night, but the night before, not too far from me, there was a big bright light and a big explosion that were caught on a lot of Bing cameras and door cams and that in the area, and they're saying it was a meteor, but it was I guess it was so loud that they can't believe it was a meteor.
Yeah.
But it's under investigation, and a friend of mine just happened to have gotten gas that night,
Yeah.
because he called me and said, Did you hear about the meteor, blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, what meteor? And so he sent me the videos and stuff on it, the article. But anyway, he got gas and he forgot to shut the door to his gas cap on his car. So he pulled over, and as he got out of his car is when the light flashed and it exploded noise. And he said the air felt hot. He goes, all of a sudden the air just warmed way up and got hot. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He goes, so what we're still trying to figure out what that was.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Well, I did see a report, but I didn't catch the state. That's just saying
Minnesota.
that there was a light and a giant sonic boom over the state. And they're investigating. But
wasn't over the complete state. It was over like the Bemidji area and that.
Well, like I said, I didn't read the whole story, so I'm just saying the complete state because I don't know what parts it was at. But I almost guarantee I'm going to solve it even before they finish their investigation.
Good. That's why I'm letting you know about it.
Okay, here's the thing. It wasn't a meteor. It wasn't an asteroid. It wasn't the UFOs. Okay. Do you know about our new aircraft that we got operational right now? It's the new bomber that we're using, and they have several of them flying east to west in the U.S., and they have the sonic boom capability. And I guarantee you one of them.
Would that also make like a bright light and then the boom and
make
the air feel? It would make the air feel warm then.
Yeah, because when they hit the sonic boom temperature, bam, because that means
it blows it down. Oh, that makes so much sense, Trust. Thank you.
Yeah. And all I could say on that, I'm not even mentioning the aircraft because they got the aircraft here now. This is one of the few homes that it has. So that's why I'm not mentioning it. I'm waiting to catch them up in the sky during the day. They've been mostly flying at night. But when I catch one in the day, so I could film it and then show everybody, and then I'll release it. But by then, public officers on base and all, they'll release it also. So, but we do have them too. They're, we got quite a few new aircraft here. But they'll all be gone, so if China tries to target this base with a nuke, they're going to miss everything because they're all going to be gone, loading up with nukes. Because we got no nukes here. But they can make it there real quick and then get out of there. And guess what? They won't know they're there because they got stealth.
I like Colin Castle's. He said it was Hillary Clinton falling off her broomstick. Sorry.
Oh, I believe it. Yep. Good morning, Paul.
Great analogy.
Yep. And Chris Piat, good morning.
Chris Piat. Yeah, and this is me and Miss Chris were in Crazy Irish's stream thinking she was going live because it said Thirsty Thursday.
Yep. Yeah, but she had tomorrow's thing. I noticed.
Yeah, tomorrow's date. I didn't notice the date. I just, Thirsty Thursday. I thought it was Thursday.
Yeah. No, I noticed it. I saw you in there, but I was busy texting TH2 to let her know. She either needs to change the date to go live today or to go on Friday. So I told them to get the credit for it, but we're still watching out. So, but anyway,
I still shared it out. That way people can go tomorrow.
Yeah, and people haven't gone along boarding moms. She's got the video out now where you need to put a comment in the video, and then I think she's doing the giveaway now on Tuesday. Like I said, it's kind of hard when it gets called at work and stuff. I think she's supposed to be off on Tuesday, so she's trying to do the giveaway. And She's still learning StreamYard, but the only way she can do it is if you go to that video and then comment at the bottom what to
Uh-huh.
put in there. And it's a short video, so it's not that hard. You just comment and then she'll put you in. And then, of course, if you win, you're going to have to give your email or
Oh, you
whatever,
did.
get your contact info so she can send you the prize. So I
So
think
nice.
there's only like 8 people. So,
Yeah. And I know after Thanksgiving sometime on Tin TV, they're giving out shit. 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 You heard me. They're giving out shit.
well, they better
Free
watch
shit.
it.
A free shit giveaway, so you better watch it.
Nah, they better watch it because I'm the guy that's driving that freaking manure truck from Back to the Future, and I will dump it on your convertible.
If you watched any of Tin's shorts, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Now, I exactly know what you're talking about, but
Yeah, they're giving
I'm
away
fun off
shit.
it. I'm trying to give chat if they go over there to have another memorable reason what kind of shit you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah,
Yeah, so sometime after Thanksgiving is
uh,
their plan to do that. Yep.
okay. I'm seeing breaking news: Iceland is sinking. Well, parts of Iceland is sinking because the volcano's ready to blow in hours. So I'm
Mm.
thinking near the volcano, not the whole island of Iceland, but probably near the volcano. It's getting so hot that the ground's starting to collapse like a sinkhole. Florida knows about,
Okay.
you know. Normally that happens because when the lava's coming up, it'll melt anything and everything in its path.
Yep. Metal included.
Mm. Okay, B Charmer's saying there's a pickup with a trailer and a couple of guys in rain gear dropping off huge green trash cans in people's driveways. Why? Okay, either the city is replacing their trash cans with all that extra tax money that they took out of your water system, or they're giving you a way that, you know, if you do get those 10 inches of rain and it starts flooding, you got something to jump in. There's your flotation device. Hey, you can use those trash cans so they float. Hey, Jess, Keto Homestead, how you doing?
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, yeah, I was thinking that Jess was going to go live this morning, and no, we didn't see her.
Yeah, I actually have to search for her. I don't care how many times I ring that bell on hers. For some reason, I go in the morning and look to see if she's live, and my bell is unrung every time. And I've watched videos. I let her videos play one day for about 8 hours in the background so she can get watch hours, you know?
Yep.
And I don't know what it is, but my bell is always unrung on her channel. It just irritates me.
So YouTube doesn't want to ring your
Well,
bell. Ring
it just
your bell.
bugs the crap out of me. So I literally have to go through who I'm subscribed to see if their light's on, to see if they're live, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just frustrating.
Yeah, Jess, you may want to throw some of that bacon grease next time you cook bacon on your YouTube, and maybe that'll just let things flow a little better, you know?
Yeah, I was so happy I caught her the other morning when Mooney was up there,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Yeah.
But that's how I found out that my bell had been unrung again.
I just think people are messing with these. Like, you don't need a bell notification. You got wind chimes.
That's very possible, yeah. I don't know, but yeah, that would be like if every time Crazy went live, you didn't even know it because they kept on ringing your bell.
Yeah.
You know, it's just dumb.
So I'm seeing that Mr. Jovan Muskie is supporting Mr. T.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Just don't. So many things just don't make sense.
Well, no, I can understand because he's finally seeing that he's getting screwed on the deals he has with the government. So,
Yeah.
and which brings me, I don't know if I mentioned this the other day or not. I might just mention it in a chat somewhere. Did you hear about Dior, the perfume maker?
No.
They have made baby perfume now.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's supposedly like natural water with scents, and you can get the kind that you just sprinkle on the baby's face, the whole body thing. They go from anywhere from $85 for the smallest one to $175 for the large bottles.
Oh, hell no. Why would you want that absorbing into their skin?
Yeah, for one, if the baby's freshly bathed and his diaper or her diaper ain't full or peed on, I like the smell of a baby. So why do you
Yeah,
want to cover that up? And if you're buying perfume to cover up the poop, wouldn't it be easier just to freaking baby powder, baby wipes, and change the freaking diaper?
right?
And if you can afford freaking 175 bucks a pop, that means you can have a nanny that can change the diapers and do all that. Hmm.
I'm just, all I can do is just shake my head on this one.
Yep.
What?
And they even have a shampoo out too. And it's all because of the fragrance. It has no cleaning chemicals. It's water and a freaking perfume. They're calling it shampoo. It's like, no, that's what freaking baby shampoo's for.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you, B. Charmer. Don't use baby powder. Use cornstarch, which I agree. I consider cornstarch baby powder. So, I mean, I rarely, seldom use cornstarch for my cooking. I find other alternatives because I'm so used to cornstarch being baby powder.
Chris Payette, that's what's running through my head. What? All those fragrances are chemicals. Why?
You know, and I can't. I wish I would have still had the website. I didn't even save it. It just blew my mind. The price, and then they actually want to bring stuff. And this is for babies. I'm not. This ain't no 3, 4, 5-year-old toddlers. This is for babies that can't even crawl yet. I'm like, what the? I mean, didn't you learn from the Ramsey trials? You know, putting girls into beauty contests with all the makeup and stuff is bad for them. Yep, I agree with you, Chris. I've learned that I'm allergic to the Tide.
My husband, too. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I hadn't bought Tide in forever, and I decided to get one time and try it, for curtains and stuff like that, and just folded them after that. I ended up getting a rash. And of course, when I contacted them, oh, well, you can get our unscented one. Are you going to exchange this bottle? Because I can't even freaking use it now. It's completely full. Well, that's up to the store you got it from.
Yep. That's what I did. I took it back. They took it back for me, too.
Yeah,
Gave me my money back.
yeah.
I'd
That's
only
what I
used the cap. I only used the measurement cap.
Yep. And that's what I use. I use a measurement cap on mine, and lo and behold, I decided to use liquid once. So,
See, I can't use powder because it stays in the fibers of your clothes.
yep.
It doesn't all dissolve. And my husband has psoriasis. So, yeah,
Yep.
talk about sensitive skin, finding something that works. Yeah.
Paul from Newcastle. Biden is making diapers great again. Yeah. I want to know what our freaking how much the taxpayers are paying for his diapers while he's in office. It's they probably have it where we're paying for his diapers. Yeah. So, what else you got? No deer hunting this weekend since Thanksgiving's coming up.
Um, it depends on the winds because it's bow.
Okay.
So I don't know. They still have 2 tags they can fill.
Oh, okay.
1 buck, 1 doe. My husband's got his buck yet, and my my youngest son got a bonus doe for Bo.
Yeah.
But you know, they like they both said, only if we feel like going out traipsing out in the woods will they go. You know, they don't need to. So if they have other things to do, they'll do those. It's not like they're planning it, you know, like
Yeah.
when they normally do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm seeing this again. The Daily Mail reported it, but I saw it yesterday. I don't know if it was Daily Mail or somebody else. They're reporting nuclear war in the U.S. will wipe out 90% of the population.
Dang.
So they're calling out all the YouTubers because, you know, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there. What to do within the first hour to survive a nuclear freaking blast. If you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're toast. No pun intended, but you are toast. Yeah, bottom line. You know, you ain't gonna have 20 minutes to freaking seal this up, 20 minutes to get, you know, stuff on and all that other stuff. And this is coming from experience of all those military years having to put chem suits and all that on. And most of the time is because we had the 7-minute warning, the sirens would sound, and we'd have, you know, they would give us, I think it was like 4 minutes to get all our gear on it and it working correctly. And that was just because of the chemicals. That wouldn't be because of the heat, you know, or the blast or anything else.
Sure.
So, hello, unless you're living in one of the...
Chicken Noodle mentioned that all free and clear. That's what I wash my hubby's clothes in. That's only thing that seems to not bother him.
Yeah.
I've tried making homemade soap, you know, laundry soap from all different recipes, and yeah, it still bugged him.
Yeah. Same here, Jess. I rag on them even though I don't mention their channel names. So, you know, that makes the rest of the YouTubers look bad with all their fur bait. The clickbait, whatever you want to call it. It's just like, you know, because like I tell people, watch who you're, you know, you can go listen to whoever you want, subscribe to whoever you want, and that's fine. But sooner or later, you're going to have to look at it and go, okay, this person's giving me all this information. What's his background? Does he really know what's going on, or did he just read a book? Did he watch somebody else's YouTube video, make a YouTube video?
Yep. Did he Google that?
Yeah, exactly. And that's all fine and dandy to get into the research thing. But I would question every little thing that they say. You know, that's why I'm so hard on the climate change thing, is because these scientists don't know what they're talking about. You show it in the meteorologists, they don't even know what kind of winter we're going to have because they don't understand the numbers. They don't understand the cycle of the earth. Mother Nature could be a bitch, and she could be freaking very loveful too. And it just depends on what time of the century it is, because Mother Nature goes in cycles. Sometimes she wants a suntan, sometimes she doesn't. When she's suntanning, the polar ice caps are, you know, melting. When she's not suntanning, well, it's going to be a little bit cold. Better get your turtleneck. So, but I don't know if you caught that part at the beginning of the stream. Today is 51 active volcanoes around the world. You know, and to give the gravity of all that, 51. Sure, they're not all super volcanoes. Out of all those, maybe one is rumbling, and I would say Yellowstone. But, you know, we got one down in Mexico, and the one right next to it, or near it, has been throwing out smoke. You know, Illinois just had a freaking 3.2 earthquakes the other day, in a place you never get earthquakes. You know, is all this because of climate change?
Have a good day, Chicken Noodle.
Yep. Enjoy, Chicken Noodle. Is Algorithmic actually right about climate change? No. Stop sending money. If you meet somebody that's selling money, you say, are you especially stupid? Did you have to get a certificate in school to be that stupid? I'll call them out if I meet them in the street. What are they going to do? Try to slap me, hit me? That's called self-defense when I beat the crap out of them. So, but, you know,
Sorry, the wind chimes are so loud, but it is windy.
yeah. Because I can honestly say I've never ever seen clickbait on a cooking channel on YouTube.
No.
It's like, you better cook this now.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah,
If you don't know how to do this, you will starve.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Also, yeah, yeah. But it would be funny if somebody did a Thanksgiving video and started mentioning that. 4 days away from Thanksgiving, you haven't gotten your turkey out. It might not be thawed in time.
Well, but the thing is a lot of young couples, young people that are cooking their turkey for the first time don't know how long it takes to thaw a turkey and don't know that they can't leave it. Oh, I'll just take this out, set it in my sink overnight. Well, you know what? You need to put it in your refrigerator a couple days before.
Yeah. Ooh, I watched.
Don't leave it sit out.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul mentioned the Threads documentary from the UK. I watched that the other night. Yeah, it's yeah. I can see how it could be dramatic, especially if you live near there or been around there, raised in there. Yeah. So, but hey, they're already radiating our oceans by dumping all the nuclear stuff in them, along with all the chemicals, all the power plants, and everything else we're dumping. So they're just killing you slowly or slower.
Larry Schultz, according to the professionals in Minnesota, they're saying it was a meteor, but they're still investigating. But
Yeah.
I like Trust's version of it better. It makes way more sense
Yeah.
than a meteor.
Well, she canceled Thanksgiving. She refuses. She ain't cooking. She's on strike. I see that that specialty order that a certain person ordered for you is going to be canceled too because he ain't getting no turkey. It has to do with a short, four-legged Dexter. Maybe he ordered you the video off Amazon. Dexter's Laboratory. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about with keto, with Jess, she wants to get a Dexter cow so bad. But keto bullshit. Oh, come on. Dexter's Laboratory video would be a Dexter still. It's got Dexter in the name.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we doing on time? Because I know you're on a time schedule, and I don't see my clock. Where's
I have about 30 minutes.
Okay, well, we're not going to take that long, but probably another 11 minutes, and then we'll call this.
Okay, doker.
Yep. Yep. Well, welcome back, Lady D. You missed the good stuff. I got Keto Jess to freaking cuss and chat. And since you're looking for some shit, Keto, you should join 10 TV when they're giving away when again?
After Thanksgiving, sometime they're going to be giving away shit.
Yep.
Free shit giveaway.
Yep, Keto, so you can get your shit, and all you got to get is the bull afterwards. Hey, the shit will be free. I don't know. You said that B word, so that's technically a cuss word. If you look it up in the dictionary, Webster says it is. I wonder what the liberal library says, or the liberal dictionary. Was collected from Biden's rear end, probably. But yeah, let's see. Oh man, I had so many news stories. I can't even think of any of them. The shit show freaking giveaways freaking got me going now. But let's see. Italian spaghetti salad. No. spaghetti and salad don't go mixed together. I'm sorry.
Not spaghetti noodles per se, no. But pasta salads, yeah.
No, they're talking about straight out. It's spaghetti and they mixed it in with a salad. No, no. So
No,
you
no,
got the
no.
pasta and you got the sauce and you got the meatballs and they mixed it in with a salad. That doesn't even really look like a salad, but like no.
No, thank you.
You
That is for sure. Nope, nope, and Noah.
See, now I got the 4 and Fork is now sending me 14 company casseroles for a cozy dinner. Any casserole made at home that I didn't have to cook would be cozy. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm doing bourbon chicken tonight over rice.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll try to do that too, but mine will have jalapenos, so mine will be spicy bourbon chicken.
There you go. Well, the nice thing is once I get it all going, then I just stick it in the crock pot and let it cook for a couple hours, and then it gets all nice and sticky.
Yep. Hey, remember, prep work matters, people. You may not actually stand there and cook it because the oven, the crock pot, air fryer does all the hard work. But prepping's you got to prep your food if you're going to cook it.
Right.
If you just throw it in there and you don't add nothing to it, it's just going to taste like blah.
Yep.
Think about it. If you make sugar cookies and you don't mix everything in it, like you don't add sugar to it, is it really a sugar cookie?
And I think it'd turn out like a rock if you
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
One. And I don't think it would taste, just the thought of it. Sorry.
Yeah. Lady D's got to get cranberry jellies canned, so she'll have them ready for Thanksgiving. You better hurry up. You're running out of time. You ain't going to make it. You're going to be the one standing in 5 miles in the vicinity of that nuclear blast when you pop that can open and it's not ready. Yeah, I prefer to do jelly, but half the time I go places, they always have the sauce. So I like mine cold. For some reason, I don't know why they don't freaking do the sauce cold. All they do is stick it in the fridge for 5 minutes. It'll be a decent temperature to use it.
I do jelly too.
Yeah.
Yes. Much better. And cold. Thank you very much.
Okay, I gotta put this up because Paul's freaking on a roll today. Karen is locked outside Heaven's Gate. I want to see the manager. Yep, that sounds about right. Yep, and that's where St. Peter pulls a switch, and there she goes. She can go meet the manager. Just not the manager of the place that she was wanting to talk to. Yep. And I can't believe Keto's going to protest Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I know what I guess Barrett's going to be making chicken nuggets on Thanksgiving. All those little chicken nuggies.
I'm kind of excited. Next year it's going to be at my son's in his new house. Yay.
I know you're busy, Lady D. I'm just throwing that clickbait in there. You're doomed. You're not going to make it. You need to hurry. Tell your manager you got more important things to do than work. Just give you your paycheck and let you go. Let's see, Keto saying, guess where she's going at 3 p.m.? You're going to the Dexter Strip Club and you're going to watch cows dance on a pole? I don't know. It probably has to do something with Dexter's. So she's probably going to that farm. Yep.
You were right, Dexter Farm. Good job, Trust.
Yep. And the Dexter Farm is actual nunnery. So is Barrett taking you there to sign up? Become a nun? So you can hang out with the Dexters? Well, congratulations, Jess. Take pictures or do a video, whatever you can. She's crocheting.
She's working. She's getting paid.
Hey, Agent
Agent
Jay.
Jay, hopefully you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Missed you.
Yeah, the stream wasn't the same without Agent J there.
No, I missed him.
Yeah, I did too. I'm like, there's more important things than what they're talking about. Let's talk about tacos. Of course, it's kind of hard to think about tacos that late at night because, it's late here. So, well, because you're up there and it's late.
Yeah.
Still interesting stream. It's just better if you talked about tacos too.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, he's up early. This is early for him.
Oh, yeah. He's coming in here earlier too. And I'm like, what the heck? He must have not gone to sleep yet. So, but let's see. Hey, we got 3 minutes and the stream's going to be over. So he showed up early, just not early enough, so we can invite him up here. And he give us the report on his health and what's the best kind of taco to eat on a Thursday. Because, you got to have a different taco every day of the week. But, if he would have come in earlier, he would have seen that somebody like Chicken Noodle was making pico de gallo. And then he can cover his taco with pico de gallo. Ooh. Yeah, it'd be charming. I figured they were going that way. Oh, no fish tacos. No. That's sacrilegious.
Well, it might be Burrito Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see fish burritos, but I can't see fish tacos. No. Fish is so good for you. Why don't they serve it at Subways? All they got is tuna. That's not fish, technically.
And is it really tuna?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was waiting for somebody to say tostada Thursday. There you go. I knew you'd come up with it. Yeah, you gotta have those tostadas. You can go as far as say chalupa because some people know them as chalupas, some know as tostadas. Me, tostadas are the small ones, like street tacos. The chalupas are the big tortillas with everything on it.
Tostadas to me are the flat ones.
Yeah, that's both of them. Chalupas and tostadas are flat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but our tostadas growing up were the small ones, which would be like the street tacos that they push in California. After 2 bites,
okay.
But
Cool.
Oh my God. You get like 3 pounds of everything on it. Try that in the street taco shell. You won't get 3 pounds. Hey, everybody's typing in tostada in chat. Go to Taco Bell. I can almost guarantee you. Except for Agent J. He orders his. They haven't delivered. And I'm not saying they're from Taco Bell either. Could be from that roach coach that pulls up in front of his yard. Which nowadays is probably safer to get one of the, well, I shouldn't even call them roach coaches. I'm so used to it from the military.
Right.
Yep. You too. Oh, we talked about tacos, tostadas. Now he's hungry. He's got to leave. He's ordering.
Have a great day, Agent J. Have a nice weekend.
Yeah. See you Sunday, hopefully. All right. So, how's that Carol Burnett song go? How'd she always start it off?
It's time to something.
Well, it's so nice to spend this time together.
Yep. There you go.
We had some tostadas and no fish tacos with pico de gallo.
I have a question for you, Trust, before.
Sure.
Only a guy can answer this. Why is it when two guys are standing outside talking at each other, their voices are so loud that you can hear them 3 houses away?
Uh-huh.
Why do they do that? Why do they have to talk so loud?
Well, it's because their wives complain to them when they're eavesdropping through the walls and looking through the windows to hear what they're saying. So they're being nice and just talking really loud so the wives know what they're talking about. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So they're talking about football and all this other stuff. They're not talking about the new neighbor down the block that's in the Skippy outfit that she's, watering her flowers.
Yeah,
'Cause
Lady
unfortunately,
Dagger
they're still
Status
waiting.
wanted to know that question too.
Yeah.
Holy
You know,
frioli.
actually, it's probably because they're so glad all their day they didn't get to really talk to anybody. They had anything in common and they could actually talk. So they're just so excited to talk to somebody that, they could talk to. I really think that's probably it more than anything else. Don't get me wrong, ladies. They like talking to you too, but it's just different when you get to meet a buddy and you can freely talk about anything and not get judged about it.
Right. Well,
And
that makes
ladies, some
sense.
of you ladies do judge your man. But what do you mean about that? So you think this shirt makes me look fat? Huh? Huh? Is that what you're saying? It's like, no, it doesn't bring out the color of your eyes. Oh, so I'm fat then, huh? Yeah, yeah. See, that's what they get. That's why they rather talk to the buddy.
Alrighty
Like,
then.
I'll go with the second answer. Yeah. So the first one is just to, yeah. Second one is, yeah, they really.
Okay.
So, but that's the reason. So, I'm going to let you close it out. Before you do, I got to say my thing. Make sure you tell your loved ones you love them, even the ones that you're mad at, because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes to 24 hours. And just remember, be you all the time. Don't let somebody else's opinion or anything else change you in any way, shape, or form. If they can't conform to your standards, well, maybe then why should you have to conform to theirs? There shouldn't be no conforming in anything. There should just be your friends, bottom line.
Exactly.
And
And
especially with
stay.
family. Especially with family and Thanksgiving coming around. And remember, before you shit talks, when you get to the table to eat, compliment the cook. Help with the dishes to set up. Get the drinks. Clear the table. Control the kids. Wash dishes afterwards, even when they say no. Still help. Because you don't know what the people that cook went through. Be grateful by showing through actions, not words. Okay, tell me.
Exactly. So stay blessed, not stressed, guys, and learn to agree to disagree and stay friends.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, God made us all different. We can't always agree on everything. We're all going to have different opinions. So just agree to disagree and, on whatever subject it is and let it fly.
Yep.
Yep.
You
And
got
I
to,
say,
you got to run like the wind. Christopher Cross,
yeah.
by the way, in case they want to try to hit me with a copyright. And yes, I'm the one singing it. I don't sound like I'm sorry. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh,
See ya. Don't forget.
bye.
Yep, there you go.